It's taken lives across our country, and now the powerful opioid carfentanil is the likely cause of a death here in Nova Scotia.
Officials are warning the public today about an overdose that happened back in March, somewhere in the Halifax area. Traces of the drug, which is 100 times more powerful than fentanyl, were discovered by the medical examiner last week. As the CBC's Elizabeth Chu tells us, those on the front lines are not surprised.
At a party to celebrate Mainline Needle Exchange's 26 years, Nova Scotia's first carfentanil-related overdose death hits hard.
The carfentanil had been detected in an opiate overdose death.
But no one here is shocked. Here at Mainline, they've been handing out this note warning about tainted street drugs since last year.
I'm sad, but I'm not surprised.
Grayson Jones is an on-again, off-again drug user. The community is close, and he says he's pretty sure he knows the person who died in early March.
They didn't understand the difference between fentanyl and carfentanil, which carfentanil is much, much stronger than fentanyl. And where you can build up slight tolerance to fentanyl when you're dealing with something with a different potency, it's very easy to make mistakes.
This person actually knew but didn't understand the risks with carfentanil.
And I find a lot of people that use fentanyl kind of take the mindset of, I'll pay the consequences later because it's worth that, that rush.
Ashton Manctalo is an outreach worker. He started hearing about carfentanil hidden in common street drugs last summer.
We've seen clients come in thinking that they had a fentanyl patch, but it's actually carfentanil. We found it in crack, so crack is a stimulant, and if you're finding yourself going on the nods, obviously that's laced with, some sort of opiate. So it's, we've even found it in cannabis.
This death, they fear, the start of something much worse.
A lot of the younger kids are getting their hands on this much more potent drug, and we're going to see sad results.
How am I going to know that carfentanil is in my cocaine or in my whatever you're using?
Gavin Wilkie comes here for clean needles. The carfentanil death is upsetting, but he says not enough for him to stop abusing drugs. The addiction's hold on him too strong.
Too much fentanyl or carfentanil in whatever you're buying, you know what I mean? Then there's going to be more deaths, right? So, but people, myself, being an addict, I will do, when I need something, I will go get it.
The advice from Mainline, don't use drugs alone and have the overdose reversal drug naloxone handy. But with a drug this strong, even the smallest amount can kill. Elizabeth Chu, CBC News, Halifax.
Today, the Chief Medical Officer of Health, Dr. Robert Strang, said the province continues to consider its options to help combat carfentanil, including safe injection sites for drug users.
We're certainly working actively with our community-based harm reduction organizations with the provincial investment of $1.4 million annually for a number of years. We're working on those what's the appropriate models, and I stress there's more than one approach to this that promotes safer consumption across both in urban, rural communities in Nova Scotia, and supervised consumption sites are part of those conversations right now.